You know, I ain't even gonna lie. In here, I had a cheesesteak because I walked in and this old ass lady, like 85, was eating a cheesesteak, and I'm like, that shit looked good as fuck. And it was actually mad good.
Yeah, if man eating that, Jim, it's gotta be good.
It was surprising. She was literally like 85, dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't even over the menus.
I'm good. I'm gonna have some scrambled eggs with cheese.
What kind of toast did you want?
I don't need any toast. I'm gonna have a short stack of French toast.
Okay.
And some scrapple.
Okay. And it comes with home fries too. Is that
Let me get home fries. Can I get peppers and onions?
Sure.
Awesome.
Sausage and cheese omelet.
What kind of toast?
Wheat.
French.
Okay. And
this boy ordered French food.
French fries instead of home fries, please.
Okay. Is that everything for you guys?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Double down on the French.
yeah.
I'm gonna give me an omelet and French fries.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Thanks for meeting me, man.
Yeah.
Today, even though this was more eventful than we both wanted it to be. I knew eventually I would get kicked out of some place.
So we got racially profiled, basically.
You think so?
Come on.
I don't know if I would call that racially profiled. I think that they're more worried about being profiled than anything else. I'm almost certain.
That's probably right.
I'm almost certain that they got some sort of, employee issue. See, like now in my job, I deal with a lot of people from up that way, and in their employment, they don't follow all the rules.
Right. Of course.
So I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even here, you see they stuck us all the way in the corners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I can understand that, though.
Yeah. But
Oregon didn't care, though, huh?
Nah.
That's how
Nah, not at all. They was super cool. Everybody in the place was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we was like right by the waitress station and everything. So it was like everybody was in the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But I figured that would happen. Now, this other place that we rolled by on the way here, Tiffany's, that is right there, Welsh.
Yeah.
So there was a case a couple months back. This lady mowed this dude down in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot.
The one down the block?
On Welsh, yeah.
Oh, that's the crazy Dunkin'.
She ran the boy over in the parking lot. Like he must have said something to her.
Well, that's the
next to the clinic. Yeah.
So there's a lot of people in it.
She ran that boy over, but then she went in that diner afterwards. Like she went parked the car up and walked in the diner and whatnot. It was crazy.
So she was like, "Let me go get this grub after she like went to eat."
I don't know how long she stayed in there, but I'm almost certain she just kind of like wanted to like give herself a little bit of an alibi. Like I'm going, I wouldn't even know who that was.
My pop always says, "Man, you notice it doesn't say the Greater Northeast no more.
Nah.
They don't say that no more."
Nah. You know how
like,
far you gotta
ain't?
be. You know how far north you gotta be to be in the Northeast. I mean, you gotta be like above like.
You gotta like stay in that street road, but on this side.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yep.
Southampton. Like Southampton Road.
Southampton Road. That's where the Northeast is now. Yep.
Now they call it by the neighborhoods. Ronhurst.
Yeah, it's even
Mayfair,
more broke down.
yeah.
I thought that was just a hood thing where the hoods was like, separating themselves, but it's like it's true up here too.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But what you call, man? I wanted to holler at you about the album.
Oh man. Should have brought Crip with me.
It looked like I hollered at you, boy.
Oh yeah.
I hollered at you, boy. Yo, you work Thursday? I work every morning. Come on, man. Come on, stop playing, yo. We gonna get something to eat. We gonna bust it up.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't make it this time. But this boy the most bashful, hardcore rapper I've ever met in my life.
He's a wild bull, man. But I mean, the funny part about the album, it's been done for so long, we had to revise it. Okay. So C-Lance sent us some joints, and now we're like, we gotta do these.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I think we got one more session with Scott, and then the actual songs will be recorded, but then we gotta do the whole
mix down and all
mix,
that. Yeah. So what's the deal? Y'all gonna hit the road or not?
If it's possible, I guess we would. I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. Just gotta hit the people up. If we put it out there, I'm sure we'll get the offers. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It depends, man. You know, we getting old, man. I don't like leaving the house too
You
much.
got to tell me. It seems like everybody in the same headspace about that.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what I mean?
maybe. I mean, you know what it all comes down to. If it's right, you gotta go. You know what I mean? If it ain't worth it, we ain't going.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear that. That's crazy. So, who else y'all work with?
Who we got on there? We got this bull Cambada. Have you heard of Cambada?
Nah, through you, yeah.
Yeah, Cambada's on there. You on there?
Yeah. I'll make the cut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Might need you to go in one more time.
Well, if you're smart, you would.
Yeah, one more time. And who else is on there? Rapping wise, Rod Digger.
Word?
Yeah, is on there. Man, it's been so long since we recorded all that stuff. Dope is on there.
Okay. I always wanted to do something with Dope.
Well, that might be why we bring you back.
Yeah.
Because, no, you didn't do Gods and Generals with us?
Nah.
On God's Fury? And Dope is on it? Yeah, I think you did.
Is he on that record?
Yeah. That's a long time ago. 10 years.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong. That's the sad part. It's my song.
You could be.
You could be wrong.
Oh.
But I think so.
Okay.
The part
I think
2.
I'm on the joint with Apathy.
That's on
Is that a different
My
album?
Brother's Keeper, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, God's
Nobody
Fury.
got time to be keeping up with this discography.
Yeah, it's a lot.
though.
It's a lot. But that's what we were going to do, part 3. You know?
Okay. All right.
So that's what we're thinking. But so we're try and get size on that too. I don't even know that yet.
Okay.
But
Well, if he actually watches the show, he'll find out. You're welcome.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
size probably mowing the lawn or something.
So what we looking at as far as a release date?
I'm hoping the latest March.
Okay.
The very latest, because once it's mixed, it's all in our hands from there. It's
Right.
pretty easy at that point.
Okay.
We just don't want to. We don't want to be in the trap of the new way of doing things. We still want to kind of do it the way we always did it with physicals and all that shit. So we got to figure out how you even do that now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I know how to do it, but you know, it's all out of pocket. So you got to figure out the smartest ways. But there'll definitely be physicals. We just got to figure out. It might just be like a limited edition type stuff. But I can't not do physicals.
Nah,
I just don't feel right
Nah,
yet.
we don't come from that era.
Yeah.
Even
I gotta touch it. You know?
Even my album, I did. Like I did them. I almost didn't do physicals.
Yeah, it's hard to not do that. It came from that.
Yeah, it was like.
You look in your whip, you're like, there's still a CD player in this joint. You know what I mean? I know all this technology, cool, but there is a CD player in here.
Like me personally, I don't buy records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I stream.
Yeah,
I don't buy physicals.
Yeah.
So I kind of fell into that. Like, well, if I don't buy them, who do? But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not the
there's
normal
there's
hip hop
collectors.
head.
Yeah, there's
some people-
collectors.
yeah, some people really
I
want
still will buy a CD if it's. If I buy it, I probably don't even open it.
that. Okay.
Depends on who it is and stuff like that. Like I bought the new Tribe and De La's just because I'm like, I have everything. I gotta get this. You know what I mean?
We gave you a full stack instead of a short stack.
Oh, okay.
We just didn't charge you.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you.
Oh man, I'm starving. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yo, I haven't
We got
eaten.
some napkins, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
I haven't eaten since 6 o'clock last night.
You held off because I got forced to 12.
Dude, like, this boy playing games with my well-being.
But I'm gonna clarify that I have French fries
Hey, you guys go enjoy, okay?
Thank you.
with my eggs. I do weird shit.
It's French.
Now you know all the homies, they get on me about my ketchup.
What you mean?
He's got ketchup. They
What?
tell me I shouldn't put ketchup. Ketchup is for kids.
Word?
I'm like, dog.
I'm my mama's baby.
I put ketchup
What I mean.
on a lot of shit.
Yeah, I
Reef
never
was
even
one of
heard
them.
that. I got a homie who like uses so much ketchup.
Oh, yeah?
It's and
On like
it really
what?
is on whatever he's putting his ketchup on.
It's a lot.
like the boy go all in, and it's not even surprising because he's that kind of dude. Like whatever he doing,
Yeah.
he go all in.
Oh, yeah.
but boy grabbed
So-
the ketchup. Like I might not have got none of that.
Can we
That's
get
my-
another ketchup?
That's
Grab
my
that
man.
joint on, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they were like, it's in the diners, it's in the restaurant for the kids. I'm like,
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
cheeseburger,
like I said,
ketchup,
I'm my
ketchup.
mama's baby anyway, so it's all good.
I'm like, dog, I ain't putting it in my spaghetti.
That's what's up, though. Now you doing a project with the boys too, right?
Yep. We got one more we're gonna do.
Okay.
We were done. We were just gonna do 4, but something came along that we're gonna throw Crip on
Word.
and finalize it there.
Okay.
We're gonna do it while Mark's back from school.
Okay.
While he's here.
All right.
But there's actually artwork in the works. I just ain't picked nothing yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the dude to send it to me. But yeah, Marcus and me, Elijah didn't make it.
Oh no.
He didn't want to. He might do this hook. Like I want him to do this hook just because I'm like, yo, you gotta at least be on it once.
Right.
People feel.
It's crazy. It's crazy because, like, there's some of the dopest MCs I know.
Yeah.
Like that I know. Not even like from
Yeah.
this next generation
Yeah.
or coming up under us or like. There's some of my favorite MCs. Like I like
they rap.
Elijah. I like Elijah a lot.
Yeah.
Like the boy nice.
I like that he's different than them. And they're all like different in their own way. But he's got like he the people he listens to they listen to all similar people, but he has like a different feel. Like he's into the Odd Futures and the MF Doom. He went back to MF Doom. I'm like, I didn't even get into MF Doom.
I'm not into him.
Yeah, and I'm like, I liked him when he was, KMD back in the day. But I'm like, it's not even that I don't like him. It just kind of skipped me.
Yeah, I never even.
I don't know what happened during that
entertained
time that I wasn't. Maybe it was when I was having kids and shit that it just passed me by. I don't know, but I was never. He got into it, and I could tell he's into like Earl Sweatshirt. That's not stuff I remember Marcus and Mario ever liking or even paying attention to.
Right. Yeah. See, I never got into them. How do you feel about them as far as like the potential for them to pursue like hip hop careers?
I think now they can do whatever they want. You could have a lane. There's people that they listen to themselves that I'm like, I've never heard of a day in my life, and I pay attention as much as I can.
Right.
And then they school me, and I'm like, this dude literally has his own lane by himself, and there's nobody. You know what I mean? Like you don't even need everybody to like you. You just need a lane. And I'm like, and some of the dudes that they listen to, I'm like, these dudes are all right. They're not better than y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm like, if they can do it, as long as you put the work in.
You feel like you could help them like get
I think
further.
I was telling Marcus this yesterday because when I put up that post on my page, that's the most comments, views I've had in a very long time.
Which post is that?
The joint where he's spitting.
Okay.
He put it up a while ago, but I put it up like Monday morning or something like that, and my IG went nuts. He ended up getting like over 100 followers that night.
Okay.
And I'm like, it's because you spitting. And I just think he should focus. I told him he should focus on that lane because, the internet speaks itself, speaks on it, it speaks. And I'm like, look, if I post some of the other stuff you're doing,
Not quite.
it might get, I don't have that following
Okay.
that may like all that stuff. I'm like, but when I throw up that spit, they go crazy.
Well, that's one thing about the internet is you get an instant reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can actually find out what your people thinking, what they like immediately.
Yeah. And I'm telling him like, it doesn't necessarily mean the stuff isn't good. It's just my follower is looking to hear
Certain type of thing.
the raw shit, bars.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, he saw that he was excited about the feedback. So now I guess it registers a little better. Okay.
Yeah, he seemed like he hyped.
Yeah.
I saw a post from him yesterday. I can't wait to get home and rap. It's like,
Yeah, he was struggling with that.
His mic went out. Is that a problem for him lately?
I mean, he just wants to record.
Okay.
He had easy access at the crib,
Okay.
but I told him, get your work done. These mics ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean?
So what role do you see yourself playing in them, moving forward as artists?
I think like when it comes to a point that, you know, when it comes to a point that they may have to deal with like the business and people approaching them, I think that's where I could help the most, because, you know, they might get excited about a show or something, and I might be like, in my head, I might be like, all right, you know, I could probably be like, this might be a waste of your time, but I'm like, they need to go through that.
They need to see that.
Yeah,
themselves,
they need to go through those little bumps in the road. And I always tell them, like, look, man, we got a fan base, and out of nowhere, we could be on tour, and it could be a bad show.
Right.
I'm like, you know.
Like, just because you got the people don't mean they're going to be there when you go out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to take into consideration.
You can't let those things frustrate you. You gotta just, if there's 1,000 or if there's one, you gotta keep that same energy. So that's one thing I like to help them through that. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you know, and I don't always want to be at everything either. But I'm like, my parents weren't at my shit.
Stage mom.
Like, even though I'm like, you know, not the kind of parent my parents were, but I'm like, I wouldn't want, even though my pop was that cool dude, but I'm like, I wouldn't want
really
that.
was.
I'm like, I don't really want that motherfucker at my show though.
See, now when I was that age, my mom didn't come to a lot of hip hop shows.
Yeah.
But when I was like in a singing group, something like that,
She
my mom was there. I remember one show, my mom and like my aunt was there, like
They came dressed up, huh?
But I definitely understand why you. I mean, it's obvious you don't.
I don't want to give them their space. Yeah. I don't want to crowd them. Yeah.
So you don't really try to like guide them creatively.
Nah.
Much.
I mean, I might be like, you know, I think you should focus on this type of shit more. I think you'll get more feedback. But they're not whack to me. So I'm like,
it's not really
if
much
they
to
weren't
say.
that good, I'd be like, I don't know, guys. You know, let's focus on baseball more.
I've been working with Mario a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, directing his videos and stuff. And it's like every time I got this song I want to do a video for, and he sent me the record, it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's got a creative mind. Yeah.
What the hell, man?
And he's good with the internet stuff. Like his page, like the artwork. I'm like, where does he get this stuff from?
I'm learning from him.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm learning from him. The last video we did, like the little promo that I did, you know what I mean? It was like the video playing inside the two different stills. Like that's stuff I've seen him do. And I was like, I gotta start doing that too. You know? So
I'm the same
I started with something of his. You know what I mean? I lent that back to the person I got it from.
Yeah.
But like they're so good. Yeah. I'm mad at them and how good they are. You know what I mean?
Like, damn, how the hell is he doing this? He's just sitting on the couch. How did he just do all that? I'm watching him on his phone, and then I'm like, he just posted. I'm like,
like, where did you go?
You didn't use your computer for that?
Nah, man. And I've shown him a lot of different stuff. There's some software, some apps and stuff that I try to show him because I know he's interested in the cameras and all of that too.
Yeah.
So when I work with him, I'm shooting his videos. I'm trying to show him, what to do, and then he takes it, and it's like he did a video for Elijah recently.
Yeah.
I was like,
this was
like, why even call me? Like, why even bother with me?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
And that's the thing. I feel like Mark gets frustrated a little bit because Mario does more of that stuff. I tell Mark, Mario works all day at it. He don't stop.
Right.
You're older. You're doing other things. He just never stopped from when he started messing with stuff. He got into it real fast and dedicated a lot of his time. I said, Mark, you played baseball. You had a girl.
Right.
You had a lot of other shit going on.
Right.
I was like, not everybody has to do everything. You might just be like your dad.
That's
where you just rap.
You just rhyme. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I want to do less, personally.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have to do everything myself, but we come from a place where at least me, my approach was, if I couldn't get somebody else to do it, I got to figure out how to do it myself. You know what I mean? That's how I learned how to make beats. That's how I learned how to shoot videos. And like all the stuff that I had to, because I can't rely on anybody else to do it.
Yeah.
But they have each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is good. Yeah. And that's the thing. They all like each other. They all like killing it. Like, and then they even support Elijah's thing.
Yeah.
Like man, like Elijah John is crazy. They don't compete. Which is cool. They're just like, you Mario shit hot, man. Boom, boom, boom. Like, this is dope.
That's what's up. Nah, that's good stuff, man. What's up with Elena? Singing. Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Real good, thank you. Yeah, Elena's crazy.
You think she gonna get the bug?
I think she already got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's doing dance classes, but she keep canceling. Like she's like, I don't feel like it today. And I'm like, I think her thing is if she was having a vocal coach, I think she'd go every day. I think her thing is the singing.
Okay. It seemed like it the other night.
Yeah.
When we was at the crib.
Oh yeah.
It definitely seemed like it.
Oh yeah. It's funny though, cause it's funny having multiple kids, man. Cause everyone does what the next one, you know, the one before them. You know, they're all following. Mario gets annoyed at Elijah doing what he's doing, but I'm like, Mario, you did the same
it to
shit.
your brother, right?
But Elena's doing like she doesn't want to rap, but she's doing she wants to know what's going on in the game.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, I saw Post Malone did so she's gathering all this information so she can be in the conversation. You know what I mean? So that's cute. You know what I mean? She's doing that shit. Like she was breaking me down with all kinds of stuff. I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, yeah, well, Kodak Black, what happened with him was. I'm like, what are you talking about, girl?
That's
Just
funny.
keep watching Fuller House. You know what I mean? I don't want you to talk about all that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like my girls, I don't know, like I don't get the sense they care much about that.
No.
Nah, they so girly.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
They dance, they do the drama, you know what I mean? But
That's
like,
what's cool about Elena too, because I think she's girly. I mean, she's into like the music, but she wants to wear dresses. And, you know, she doesn't want to be boyish at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, you want to play any sports? She's like, what do you mean? What kind of sport? I'm like, you want to play like basketball or something? She's like, no, I like going to the Sixers games with you though.
yeah,
You know, like
hanging out. But
No.
I ain't trying to be. It looks like they're sweating.
yeah, I
Are
want
they
to. I want to
sweating?
wear. Yeah, I want to wear like tap shoes, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't get that from not from Lauren. I think Tiana likes to play basketball.
Yeah, she got the hype.
Yeah, well, yeah, she does. Yeah. No, that's from my mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
They got them.
That lanky.
Yeah, they got them limbs.
Yeah.
the limbs. Yeah, that's wild. But speaking of the Sixers, I know you're still a season ticket holder.
Yeah.
All right, and I've been giving you a lot of shit lately, so I want to give you the platform to straighten me out.
Okay.
Because before you do that, I want to actually put my position in context. I don't believe in other people like that.
Like in general?
Like
or with sports?
No, like in general.
In general.
And the reason it flows over into sports is because I've seen enough times where somebody who you know has the skill set, has the physical capability to just go out and do the fucking thing. And then they don't.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't get hype about sports. I can't follow.
Well, Philly people shouldn't get hype up front.
Well,
because we deal with a lot of disappointment our whole lives.
Right.
But I think it's just more the loyalty thing. But when it comes to that point, I think it's more of I feel like that about Ben Simmons because
prime example.
He can be doing a lot more. Some days he's a little soft. One day he wants to be aggressive. Then I'm like, don't get cocky because last night you got chumped. You know what I mean?
Like
he could just do so much.
Prime example,
and he's holding back a little bit.
This is the first.
He hasn't
time,
learned himself fully yet, I guess.
This is the first time that I've seen the Sixers with the thing that I feel like they've always missed, which is multiple, like all-star capable, like people who could actually take over a game and take it there.
Yeah, and maybe win some shit.
And it's like every night, one of them decides not to show up.
Yeah.
Like we got at least three now.
Yeah,
we got Ben,
3.
we got Joel.
Yeah, and now Butler got hurt.
I did not know was African until I watched him on an interview one day. I never heard him speak.
Yeah, he's Cameroon.
That's crazy.
Or whatever, yeah.
But like and then we got Jimmy Butler. But it's like every night somebody don't show up, and it's almost like it's mostly Ben.
It's mostly Ben.
Yeah, see, that's wild.
But even though he does so many other things, but I was saying this the other day. Like, let's say people love his triple doubles, and I'm like, I get it. But when his points are 10, I don't like it.
What is we doing? Yeah.
I'm like, take those assists away.
Right.
Don't worry about Muscala getting 12 points. Let him get 6 and you get 20. Because your 20 mean more.
You know more of a draw. You draw more defense.
Yeah. And you can easily get it. Even without the shot, he can get it.
Right.
Them days, he had like a 3-4 game streak where he scored over 20. And he just beasted. He just was like, and it's funny, it was the games his Kendall, whatever his girl, Jenner, was actually at the game. So I don't know if he was showing off or what, but he got 20 very easily.
See, but
he just goes to the rack and just everybody moves out the way. He's too big.
But see, that's my issue, is because it's like, it's almost like this world-class athlete making this conscious decision to, well, tonight I'm gonna turn it up. Oh, so I could turn it up every night. Then,
with all that money, he about to get, he better turn it the hell up.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and now there was a thing in the news that Embiid was frustrated since Butler came.
Yeah, because Butler's in town.
But his thing is, I want to shoot more. I'm like, well, dog, the point of Butler is so you don't have to shoot, because you're not a. You shoot, yeah, you can make the shot, but you need to be down low, destroying everybody. I mean, you're ginormous, dog.
I watched one game and I swear the ball came down, missed the dunk, and then on the next possession came down and took a 3. Like, bruh, can you meet us in the middle?
Yeah, you gotta, yeah. The little fadeaways, he's automatic. That's what he's supposed to do. He's not supposed to take 6 threes a night, 7 threes a night. I mean, sometimes he goes on a roll and he makes them, and that's the problem. Because when that happens, everybody goes, well, whatever. They forget about the day he missed
the
3
out
of 5.
Dunk, man.
Yeah,
the
3 out of 4.
8-footer that was missing dunks.
Yeah.
So we're not that far off. We're not that far apart.
No, I don't think everybody is. I think you were talking about Embiid more, though.
Well, yeah.
I'm not there with Embiid because he's averaging 30, so I'm like, he doing something right.
I just got a problem with somebody who's as tall as the court.
I think it's harder to probably dunk.
Like,
I think it might be harder to dunk.
the ball's 11.
Think about being the height. You can't really. There's no jump.
You reach down and you dunk the ball. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like I think they just need to. When he tries to do fancy, he has bad hands too. He drops the ball. He drops the ball a lot. Like when they pass it to him, he bobbles the ball a lot. See, he turns over the ball a lot.
That's because he's actually a soccer player. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense. Yeah. I can feel that.
He was feet first.
All right, feet first. Maybe
a lot of times he gets the ball and he drops it. A lot of times he keeps it, but it always like falls. And it's like, dog, keep your hand on the ball.
All right, so what's up with the Birds then? What happened?
Oh, no, they just not good. They just not good this year, man.
So last year was an anomaly? It was.
No, I mean, I said this to somebody on Facebook yesterday. Most people that win the Super Bowl don't win it the next year.
Well, yeah.
That's why, because somebody put up a meme, one-hit wonder. I'm like, hold on, that doesn't make sense. Because
everybody ain't the Patriots.
Yeah, not everybody.
Everybody ain't the 90s Cowboys.
And
I get that.
Football isn't over. Because it was like a Milli Vanilli meme, and they put their faces on it. And I'm like, yo, Milli Vanilli's gone, though. Football's not gone. They could get one in 10 years and not be a one-hit wonder.
They could get back there. But we don't have the dynasty that Eagles fans clearly
the problem was Doug Peterson saying, this is the new norm. And everybody got hype. And I'm like, 2 months later, they start getting rid of all, a lot of the role players. When you win a Super Bowl, that's what happens. They leave for the money. They're like, look, we can't be these guys that you're not focusing on because we just helped you get the job. So now we're going to get these big offers. Of course, they're going to go where the money's. They got the ring already. They're like, get the ring. I go over here and get this big-ass check. You know what I mean? So we lost a lot of players. A lot of players we counted on that year. Being older fucked them up. Wentz came back too early. Clearly.
That boy's a shell of himself.
Yeah, he just came back too early. He's not running. He's throwing off his back foot. Last year he would have been shoo. He would have been shoo. Now he's like hesitant. He's in his head. You could tell he's throwing the helmet. That ain't him.
Where's Foles?
He's just the backup. He's gonna play this week. Wentz has a back issue.
Okay, now do you think he should have had that back issue a few weeks ago? Do you think it would have made a difference?
I think he should have just not came back as early. Because the injury he had should be a year. This last game should have been his first game back if you went by the...
Really? by the numbers.
By the when people get this injury, they come back in a year.
So he should have.
So
just
he
been
jumped
playing
way
there.
early. Yeah. And Doug Peterson, he pissed me off. He's like 100, the most healthy I've ever seen him. Like, he said it in this post game. I'm like, no, he's not, dog. He can't be. He can't be. You can tell. Yeah. He's not moving. He's known for he dominated because he was so mobile, and he's not moving at all. That's why everybody's like, he's in the pocket too long. I'm like, he's not moving because he's hurt. You know what I mean? That knee, that first step probably fucking kills him. He's wearing the brace.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So he came back too soon.
But you know everybody's saying now because Nick Foles is coming in with 3 games left again. And
Is that what it was last year? Last 3 years?
It was 3 or 4, yeah.
Something like that.
But it's like if we win all 3, we still got a chance to get the wild card. We have to win all 3 no matter what. And all those other teams all have to just lose 1.
So who we playing? I mean, is that
The Rams.
Is that reasonable?
And it's like the best team.
Yeah.
But, you know, when we go to LA, everything's like a home game for us. Because the fans, we
Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, and just Eagle fans, just how they are. Like the last Rams game last year, it was like a home game. You heard it. Listening, you just like, are there anybody even in LA go to football games?
All the Eagles fans from them other towns who
all them LA people, they out in the clubs, man.
You
They
know
ain't
what?
worried about no football.
I know a lot of people who've been traveling this year. I know a lot of people who went to London.
Oh, they went to the
I know like 12 people who went to
That's
London.
crazy.
Yeah. Like
That's a commitment. That's G's.
it really is.
That's
yeah.
stacks. Because
But
they
I know
don't go
a
just
lot
for
of
the
people who
day.
went.
It's like, no, we're going to make it a whole thing.
Yeah, it's one of the
It's a lot of
supervisors
money.
from my squad went.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who went. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's dedication.
It's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope.
If you can do it,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, I wish I was that big of I would do something like that for like a motorcycle race.
Yeah.
Like that's the only sport I've cared about really since AI left Philly.
Yeah.
Like since then it's just kind of been like
Now AI's just there on the sideline drunk every night, like, my
he's
youngest.
he's the new world be free.
Yeah, he's there every game.
Which is cool. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually glad to see the boy make his way back.
Those players actually look up to.
They respect him.
AI. They praised them. AI didn't praise World Be Free.
Nah,
World Be Free.
that's
was
what
just a regular.
you took the words out of my mouth. I was like, whoever was really all that worried about, other than the name, like the
if it was
coolest
like
name
if
in
it
the
was
history
like
of the sport.
like like Barkley or something.
Somebody like that.
You know what I mean? But they're not. But definitely, because you saw AI and Jimmy Butler, they hugged for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first time y'all met?
Right.
No way. But it was just like a thing, you know?
Well, that's what's up.
Because I know they said, like, LeBron, he's like, I didn't want to be Jordan. I wanted to be AI. And then you realize you do the age, and you're like, oh, yeah.
Nah, he's not from that.
It's not the Jordan era.
LeBron's our young boy.
Yeah.
He's not from that.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
not from our generation.
Yeah, he's like, I grew up. I just wanted to be AI.
Yep.
Just, man, bigger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why all
man,
these
I
big
wish
men
AI
are.
was that big.
That's why all these big men are.
You know who we could have been if we'd have had somebody that size that could play. I always felt like the Sixers should have had Jason Kidd when we had AI. I always thought that would have been dope if we had like a big point guard.
Dog, that team he had was so whack. Aaron McKee was like the only one.
And look what he was able to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk Eric Snow and shit.
Yep.
And Tyrone Hill.
Yep.
The team was garbage. That shit was
Oh man,
Matt
Tyrone
Geiger
Hill.
and shit. Like,
That's funny.
it was a bad squad.
That's funny. All right, so we looking at March.
The latest. I want to do February, but I see SO dropping again in February.
Everybody getting back. I was
trying. I'm like, ooh, there's an opening gap.
Yeah.
This is where we can fit in, but it don't clash. I
don't think so.
Yeah, I want to do February. We've been so long. I think it really don't matter at this point when we drop it.
Right.
But I figure Christmas, with the holidays, it's a wrap. After that, I know once Scott get going, he'll get it done.
It'll be over with. Yeah.
Couple weeks,
Yeah,
probably.
Scott's genius, man.
He's too much. Man.
Genius. I swear to God, there's times when I feel like stopping, and then I get involved with something with one of y'all.
Yeah.
Like the night we was in the studio with the boys.
Yeah.
And y'all threw me on the hook.
Yeah.
And it's like and Scott does
brings
something
you
with my
right- he
vocals.
brings you right
and it's
back.
like, okay, I could do this for
But
another
that's
year
why
or
we
two.
don't. That's why we're like, we
Don't go
can't
nowhere.
do this nowhere else.
Yeah.
I can't. There's no way. Dog.
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm not gonna do it nowhere else.
Yeah.
Like, he makes bad people sound good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no matter how. Not that we're bad, but I'm saying.
But he take you there. Yeah.
There's times where I'm like, let me hit that again. He's like, nah, chill.
You good.
you good. And I hear it, I'm like, what the hell just happened, dog?
Yep.
I took it from when you said it in the verse instead of in the hook.
Oh, word?
And I missed. All right.
I
It's like 2.2 seconds.
I've been out there with 2-track beats that he put drum change ups in. Like, what?
Yeah, he figures it out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man. So I never knocked y'all for that. Like, cause I record at home. And I don't know, since I've gotten the ability to, it just frees me up so much more.
Yeah, yeah.
But I completely understand.
Yeah.
Why you go to Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because I completely
And I've personally
understand.
never been interested in that part of the game, just because I never had to be that.
Did you guys want a box?
Nah, I'm all set.
I'm good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I never wanted to do that.
Did you want refills?
No, thank you.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, I'll be right back.
You know, I never wanted to have that, but I understand like why people do it because it's just easier. If you're interested and want to take the time to learn it, that's cool. But I'm just like,
it's something about being able to just
it's a comfort zone.
just go
too.
downstairs.
I walk
and
in there and
do
I'm like,
home sweet home.
I'm at Scott's.
Yeah, I think we all.
I mean?
I think we all feel that way when we get there.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful
Thank
holiday.
you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
You
it.
too.
Yeah, it's just.
It's just the light. It's literally just the light, so the camera picks us up a little bit
What are
better.
you guys doing?
I'm just
Your conversation. Like,
Yeah, it's like an interview type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry, don't laugh.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You
Nah, it's
appreciate
just,
it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Big Joan in the back, so anyway.
Oh yeah. All right, man.
She
Let's
said,
get out.
it's corny, I'm eating this shit.
I'm trying, bro. You know what I mean? You can't see her. She good. All right, man. Let's get out of here.
We cheap dates, man.
My man.
February,
Much
March,
appreciated.
man. Outer space, y'all.
February, March. Y'all heard it here first. We're going to hold them to it. And I'm on there, apparently.
I think we're going to drop something, too.
Allegedly, I'm involved.
Allegedly.
All right, bro.
All right, man. What's that say?
What's that?
What do you want?
I can't even see.
25? We both got bad eyes.